So what are some of the biggest things that are coming to DFW? In this video, we're talking mass transit in Arlington, more build-to-rent communities, and there's something big going on in Crowley that you need to know about. I'm Keela McGraw, your favorite DFW realtor, and in past videos, we've highlighted a lot of what you need to know if you're thinking about relocating to the area. In our Coming to DFW series, we're going to be highlighting things that have come across our eye that we think you should know more about. And some of these things may be real estate related or they may not be. So simply put, these are just things that you need to know about the DFW area in general. The first story that caught my eye is news in Arlington about a mass transit system. And this is a hot topic in Arlington. I lived in Arlington for over 20 years. And right now, the mayor of Arlington, his name is Jim Ross, is considering adding a mass transit system to Arlington. In fact, in a recent article, he said, "I'm convinced we have to have some high-speed rail or something similar in fashion that helps us with the ingress and egress of people coming in and out of Arlington." Historically, Arlington has been known as the largest city in the U.S. without mass transportation. So Arlington does have a population of over 400,000 people. And if you think about the entertainment district in Arlington, which has Six Flags Over Texas, Globe Life Field, of course, you have AT&T Stadium where the Dallas Cowboys play, as well as Texas Live. It has a lot going on in that entertainment district, and it really is just really in a centralized location. And if you've ever been to the entertainment district in Arlington during multiple events going on at the same time, you get a good idea of what the need for some type of system to compartmentalize and reduce the amount of vehicles coming in and out of that area during multiple events. And these events have tens of thousands of people coming to this mid-sized city. I guess you could say for Arlington is a mid-sized city with 400,000 people, but it does become more congested. So I can see how Mayor Ross is trying to figure out what can we do to ease this burden. So in 2013, Arlington did play around with a mass transit system, I guess you could say. It really wasn't a system. They only had one bus that went to just a few key locations like the University of Texas in Arlington, downtown Arlington, and it also connected with the Trinity Railway Express. So not a lot of stops. That system, which was called Metro Arlington Express, started in 2013, but it was very short-lived. It ended in 2017. Now, if you think about today, in 2023, Arlington does have a form of mass transit, and this is in the form of rideshare. The rideshare program that Arlington has right now is called Via Rideshare, and it's a lot like Uber and Lyft, where people can pay $3 to $5 to get, pretty much anywhere in the city. But again, this does not solve that issue of people coming in and out of that entertainment district in Arlington. So I'm interested to see what will come of Mayor Ross's kind of introduction of mass transit again to Arlington. What are your thoughts on this? Does Arlington need a mass transit system? Another story that we came across involves the build-to-rent communities that are popping up all over this Dallas-Fort Worth area. You may remember in our first Coming to DFW video, we talked about various build-to-rent communities popping up all over. Well, there is another one or two that we came across, and this one that I want to talk about first is in Princeton, Texas. Now, Princeton, Texas is in Collin County, and if you don't know, just to give you some perspective on Collin County is one of the fastest growing counties in the nation. It's growing very rapidly. And so for a developer to think of Princeton, Texas, located in Collin County, to build one of these build-to-rent communities is not surprising. There is still a shortage of homes for all of the people moving to the Dallas-Fort Worth area. So these are kind of one of those little temporary things that can help relieve some of the pressure we're feeling with the low inventory issue. In this particular build to rent community in Princeton, there will be over 400 homes, and these will make up single family homes as well as townhomes. So this community is going to be complete in April of 2024. That's its projected completion date. And it's going to have the amenities that you see in a lot of the master plan communities that just have homes to build and sell. So check it out. If you want to learn more, let us know. Also in Collin County, Frisco is adding another build to rent community. This one is going to be near the PGA of America headquarters. So very popular area. Again, Frisco is one of those fastest growing cities that you always hear about in various articles. Again, it's located in Collin County. So it's not a big surprise that these developers are taking advantage of the growth explosion happening in Collin County. This build to rent community in Frisco is going to have about 215 homes, and there is going to be a combination of townhomes as well as cottage style homes that they're building. So these build to rent communities aren't going away. They're here. We will probably see more of them, and I think it's a great medium. I think that it kind of solves an issue that we have right now. But I want to know your thoughts. Are you for or against these build to rent communities popping up in Dallas-Fort Worth? The next bit of information I want to share is happening in Crowley, Texas. So usually the big news is happening up north. You hear about the Frisco, the Prosper, all of those cities. But Crowley is about 15 minutes south of Fort Worth. And Crowley has some big news. They are gaining a master plan community. And this master plan community is one that if you live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and if you live in Arlington specifically, you're familiar with their product. So in Arlington, there's a community called Viridian, and Viridian is a master plan community that is on a lake. It has sailing, it has all types of activities, several amenity centers, it has a 55 and up community. All of this is part of this master plan community in Arlington. This community is a product of the Nehemiah Company, and the Nehemiah Company has decided to bring something very similar as Viridian to Crowley. This is huge, y'all. 2,500 homes in this community. It's called Caris. It's going to be right near that downtown Crowley area. Over 500 acres will be developed. It's going to be huge. This is a huge thing. Look up Viridian. In fact, we'll put a link where you can look up more about Viridian and imagine this type of community in Crowley. One of the things that I thought was interesting when I was reading up on this community is how the Nehemiah Company really hones in on the south instead of the north portion of Dallas-Fort Worth. So I thought that was cool that they see the potential and the growth and as much opportunity in the south as people and developers do in the north. So I know you're probably wondering what builders are going to be in this community. Some of the builders are Chesmar Homes, Highland Homes, David Weekly Homes, Village Homes, and Cadence Homes. So a wide variety of various builders. I like that because you don't have one type of style home that is on, lined on both sides of the street. You have a variety of home choices. There will be townhomes as well as single family homes. So yes, in these communities, and it works. Check out Viridian. They have $250,000 homes next to maybe $1 million homes, and it works. So I'm super excited about this new development coming to Crowley. Again, Crowley is just south of Fort Worth, and it's a great opportunity for that city and for that county, Tarrant County, to have something like this. So have any questions about what we shared in this video? Or do you have any questions about relocating to the area? Give me a call, text, or email, and we'll see you next time.